Lab's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Hello everyone, I'm Rihanna Bahamut and welcome back to Bioshock 2. As Sinclair just stated, our train has made an unexpected stop at the Pauper's Drop. Basically, we gotta go get a key in order to get out of here. There was also a scene where, well, we got introduced to a possible new enemy. However, I've been having some recording issues with this level, and this is actually attempt number 3 for this friggin' place. Well, everything seems normal so far. And then we walk in on Lamb's people sacrificing themselves to a little sister. Oh my! Well then. Oh, whoops. I'm thinking of a different game. Let's see if I can get a nice little headshot off. And nope, I failed.
Ridiculous!
Well, that wasn't intentional on my part, but it was hilarious. Oh. Sounds like we still have a friend in the area. Or maybe not? Probably just one of the splicers sounding crazy from a distance away. And over here we have some stuff that we'd like to pick up, but you need telekinesis to actually grab them through the bars as they kind of glitch oddly around there before actually getting through.
I remember you, monster. You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Teddy Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
Well, that seems unlikely since I'm basically an automaton of a man in a suit. Although I guess I am luckier than most Big Daddies since they are literally grafted into their suits. It's kinda messed up. Speaking of Big Daddies, this is actually a really good spot for us to try and... Are you kidding me? Bitch! I end you. Okay, this is actually a fairly good spot for us to actually take on this Big Daddy. Because we can get him in the camera, and now we're gonna have some friends helping us take him out. And actually, I'm gonna stay on that. I want to drill. Heck, I don't even actually have to do all that much. Because every time he takes down one of the drones, another one will just be swapped in for its place. It just takes it a little bit to actually fly here. See, there it is. But we can always just go drill! Because the drill is good. Easy peasy. Now we actually have quite a few dead bodies around us to harvest, but I'm actually going to wait until we pick something up in a little bit.
Religious rites, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture, liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew, what is your great chain of progress but a faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
Interesting thought, although kinda weird because I always thought of the Great Chain as like some big metaphor he liked to use all the friggin' time. Although him treating it as a religion isn't that surprising. You're not supposed to shoot at the turret I'm trying to hack. Silly bot. And we're finding some shotgun ammo. That implies something that I am very much a fan of.
My folks lived in the St. Louis Riverville in 32, and the drop is worse by a mile. Nobody's supposed to live down here. City pissing on us. Never tried. Ryan doesn't care, and Fontaine's a damn crook. But Dr. Lamb cares. We're still people to her. She's offering free mental counseling on Sundays. When I go, I get the feeling she's got a plan for Rapture. And for me.
Okay, I think we already know that's kind of bullshit. I mean, we did just see her followers sacrificing themselves in some holy ritual in order to feed a little sister. And we have our shotgun, and I am happy. Also, we have a code for something. What exactly, we don't know just yet. Did I mention that I like the boomstick? Because I like the boomstick. Anyone who watched my Bioshock 1 Let's Play probably already knew that. I kind of just went with that gun, you know, used it throughout the entire game pretty much. Are we done yet? I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. I'm actually kinda doing some of this out of order. We're supposed to just head straight for the hotel that Sinclair mentioned at the start of the level. But then we're just gonna end up having to do exactly what I'm doing already. Oh, hello. Wonder we kicked her ass already. And here's our first Gatherer's Garden, but we have like no Adam, so not really a point of looking at that yet. Hi there! You're a giant pain in the butt. Well, there goes my little dude. That was not exactly what I planned on doing. I thought it was with telekinesis there. Ow! I better hack this. Because if I get him to low health, he will try to heal himself with it. Okay, are you actually going to attack me, or are you just going to keep on running around? Oh, there we go. Oh, yep, see, he tried to heal himself. And he killed himself. Hehe. That's why you hack all the med stations, people. And also, if I actually had followed him around the corner, this is where those two splicers were hiding. But I already knew better, so I wouldn't fall for his tricks. And time for more hacking. Because hacking is so much better in this game than it was before. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure I cut like a couple episodes in half just because I actually hacked everything. I mean, shortened all my hacking.
You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to splice up a rhinoceros. Of course every poor soul in a drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the Fishbone Diner.
And that's how you know to head for the diner to get the shotgun and the code to get in here. I just already knew it was there, so I skipped that step. Heck, I actually skipped that step the first time I played through because I just explore everything naturally. Well, it makes sense for all these bandages. And heck, health gets to be... Whoa. Yeah, you kind of failed in that trap, man. Also, this camera right here is going to get so much work done for us. Because for some reason, this area is like one of the most popular respawn areas for the level. So as I'm going to be doing stuff in other areas, we'll just be hearing the alarms go off and have no idea what's going on. Ooh, and I spy anti-personnel rounds. Which I probably should have used against that giant dude. The brute splicers. And I think my hacking is already paying off. And time for our first power to the people station in the level. And as I said, I love my shotgun. We're going to be maxing out the shotgun entirely in this one level. But first, let's get some shotgun damage increased.
Oldie toy,
There you go.
toy.
That's right, little sister. And now my shotgun is a one-shot kill. And we haven't even gotten its final upgrade, which is 10 kinds of awesome in my opinion.
Another day, no clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it hot and heavy, and all my business dries up. Used to be easy. Put the eye on some spliced up dame's wandering husband and rake in the dough. Now it's got so bad I had to put my camera in Hawking King Pawn. Makes a guy consider splicing up himself. If I had 2 dimes to rub together, that is.
Yeah, it seems like getting spliced up is one hell of an expensive drug. Oh yes, and now we've come to yet another sacrificial ceremony. This one's a bit more fucked up though, because the person on the ground there is actually still alive. See? Why? What? I didn't use the frenzy plasmid on you. Yep. Can't pick up that body. And it looks like we got a camera. It's mine now. And actually, this is where another gathering corpse is. So I've already found 2 of them. And here's some handy stuff. And armor-piercing rounds. Armor-piercing rounds are best against, well, either security machines like turrets, etc. or against Big Daddies. So I think you all know what we're going to be mainly using them on. Well, if I use them. I tend to forget I have them.
The hounds.
Oh crap. Okay, that's not a barrel. That was a barrel and was going to explode all over me.
Dr. Lamb, Sophia, I came down here to sing and to start a family, but I just don't fit with these people. Look at you. You fit with them.
Grace, in Ryan's rapture, I am the pariah. You and I share unsimilar ideas, but I wonder, how devoted are you to the Rapture people? If you wish to know more, wear this butterfly brooch at our next session. If not, no harm done. We shall never speak of it again.
I haven't decided whether or not I'll have my little sisters drain you yet. Seriously, I'm not gonna let that go. Whoa! Give ourselves another turret. There we go. And we have another camera alarm. Told you we're gonna see a lot of those.
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we?
So yeah, when we actually try to get into the hotel, we get told that we're gonna need this in order to actually get in there.
Looks like you
And
got
I'm
the
drunk.
jump on this fella. Start your camera recording him, then hit him with a little bit of everything. Plasmas, firearms, whatever you can dish out.
So this is what I was waiting on picking up before we actually tried to do any of the body gatherings. Mainly so that I had plenty of people. No wait, wrong weapon. Plenty of people to harvest off of. And let's just set up some traps. I like to set up two in a vertical fashion like that. Mainly because, well, one tends to not finish off something like a lead head. One will finish off a thug one, but when they have a gun, they tend to have a lot more health. Which is kind of weird in my opinion.
This is it. It's over. I built this railroad from nothing. Played by Mr. Ryan's rules. Then he asks me to sink my own cash reserves into the banks to give Rapture some breathing room. And now Austin goddamn bathysphere wants to buy me out. Decommission the entire rail. I have no family and no time for friends. I am the Atlantic Express. And this is the end of the line.
I will admit, I find the whole statement they're trying to make with him about the trains no longer being relevant and all that stuff kind of false. I mean, yeah, we don't really use trains a lot more for passengers lately, but they're still very important for freight and getting goods across the nation. Why wouldn't Andrew Ryan need this, especially under the water like this? Also, we're the bad guys. She's almost half done, and we... Oh, there they are. And you can just take a picture of dead bodies, but you don't get nearly as much from it. And it's really not hard to get A ranking pretty much all the time. Heck, all you really need is the Electro Bolt and going Wombo Combo on it. That usually gets you at least 200 points, and killing someone also gets you about 100 as well, so you're always going to get at least 300.
I'm always safe with Daddy.
And come along, you ragamuffin. And now Daddy's got to go and pick up his traps again. Oh, looks like we had a few people try to come down from here, but I never saw them because I trapped it well. Any other corpses? Nope. Alrighty then. And they don't sell trap bolts here. I mean, trap rivets. I'm still thinking in Bioshock 1 terms. I had a first aid kit up there. Too bad I'm full up. I accidentally hit circle there, which for some reason made me try to take a picture. No. Yep.
If any place needed a talented decorator, this would be it.
Wherever you are. Oh, there she is. Oh, fine, let's fuck this. Okay, I didn't expect to do that. Oh, wait. She's done. Die already. There we go. So I can actually start on the next one. Okay, where did they run off to? What the heck? I mean, yeah, sometimes enemies run away, but they usually run away in such a fashion that they can try and, like, ambush you or something. They don't completely de-aggro. Yeah, well. Right. That's right, I wanted to go to the ammo dude. Oh wait, there's trap rivets. Yeah, looking pretty good to me. Because now it's time for more defense! Not sure what corpse made that. Or that. It's actually recommended to put a few in here. Mainly because the enemy likes to just like spawn up on the roof and then drop down into the diner in order to attack you. Back here is of course also another good spot. And I should know, this is the third time I've had to do this in a week. I lost my first recording of this level to the game just kind of, well, both my capture card and the game kind of glitched out and ruined the recording for part of it. Then I did the next one.
Has taken another of our children, family.
Yes, yes, Grace.
Just as he did to Eleanor. Show this thing what befalls the boogeyman when he steps into our God.
Hey, we already had our first customer. Whoa, what the? Really? Why would you just stupidly run past the giant to grab the little sister like that? Oh, son of a bitch. And I purposely left this spot open to try and make them... Yep, there we go. That's why I left that spot open, because I actually want to encourage the AI to go this route. Come on. Well, looks like we're done.
Daddy, you always leave me for monsters.
Well, where the splicers come from is actually seems to be fairly randomized. I mean, both times I basically did the same kind of trap rivet setup I did here. And yet, they always came from, well, like the diner or over there. They never came from really from behind. I guess we did get one from there. And you had nothing for me. What good are you? Hi there.
Nobody hurt my daddy.
And I'm actually low on Eve hypos. Yep, we already got our second upgrade from the lead heads. Evade cameras more easily. They're slower to spot you. Which is okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, I get caught on occasion, but it's usually not that huge an issue when I get caught by a camera. And you have nothing I want. Well, aside from the trap rivets. But that's for later. And we already have our Big Daddy back.
Heidi. Skip these hits, Mr. D. Thank you.
Let's see here. Right in the middle of the oil, too. And I've already got the first Big Daddy upgrade. Now to just drill my problems away. All done. Seriously, the drill is OP. Especially against Big Daddies. Now that we actually have some Adam, let's talk about our newest upgrades. First things I always try to get are the health and Eve upgrades, of course. We had to get a second due to the fact that we missed one back in the Ryan Amusements. And of course I also try to get all my slots open, since we're going to have some fun stuff to put in there soon. Yes, and I picked these two gene tonics up. I didn't really mention it because they're kind of eh. I mean, Hacker's Delight, every time you hack something, you gain a little health and Eve. Nice, but I wouldn't really put it over something like Armored Shell or any of the other stuff we're going to be getting. And Shorten Alarm shortens duration of camera alarms. If you're having problems with alarms, find the shutoff stations. Anyway, gene tonic slots are pretty cheap, so I tend to try to prioritize some of those. Now, some of the stuff that we can buy... Some of the gene tonics I know are Headhunter, which more headshot damage, yes please, and Eve Saver. Do I really need to say any more on why that would be handy, especially with how I've been using my plasmids? We can also get an upgrade for Electro Bolt, which means you charge it up now and can chain lightning. It's nice, but I wouldn't call it necessary at the moment. We also have Decoy, which again, nice, but it's one of those ones that I never really use. And as it says, you create a decoy that looks like a cowering dude, and then all the enemies start focusing on it instead of you. Nice idea in theory, but I never think to use it. Winter Blast is, well, it's like Electro Bolt, except for it stuns for longer. And unless you're using the rank 2 one, I believe, you don't get drops if they die by shatter. It's still really nice for its stun length against Big Daddies, though. And Cyclone Trap. Given how many area defense things we have to do guarding the Little Sisters, these ones are nice. Especially when you get level 2 that lets you apply your other plasmids to them for a very nice double whammy. You can also upgrade Telekinesis, which, as it says, stronger telekinesis and you can throw harder. And given that I like telekinesis, it is a good upgrade, although 3 is friggin' awesome, but we won't see that till like the last level of the friggin' game. Anyway, let's pick up that drill fuel there. And let's head off to that other corpse that we saw equipped, and then we'll head off to the... oh, whatchamadingus, the hotel. Because then we'll pretty much officially be done with this friggin' area. Hi there! Oh, whoops. I have telekinesis equipped. Yep, thug level 2. Increased wallet cap. It is nice that they actually included something like that, given how the low cap that there was in 1. I mean, you could only hold $500 as I recall. And I think the max in this one is 800 with the wallet upgrade. I mean, they don't exactly tell you how much of an upgrade you're getting from picking it up. Really? You see what I mean about them just spawning in this room like you wouldn't believe? Oh well. Free drone. Let's see here. Fastest way up there is back here. Then we have another one. Alrighty. Time to plant our traps. For this area, the most important ones are the ones back here. Since of course we're going to have guys coming at us from both directions. Let's see. Did that one actually activate on accident or something? No. Why have you not killed that splicer yet? Holy crap. Okay, I think we got all the ideal spots done. What's the matter, Grace? No more taunting, claiming I'm a jail cell that's howling like a jail cell that needs filling. Oh. Oh my, something went flying there. I picked up the broken one. Boom! Oh, we got the level 3 one for the thugs. It really doesn't take much to actually fully upgrade yourself on the research. When I'm fighting in these segments, I tend to, avoid just doing the lightning shock in melee combo. Mainly because, you don't have, there's usually a lot of guys around, so you don't have the time. Oh well. And with that, we've cleared out all the dead bodies in this area. Heck, I did that one only using the trap rivets and a bunch of telekinesis, pretty much. I hate it when my drones get in my way. I'm taking the long way around, aren't I? There's what I'm looking for. So about $64 for a full recovery, or whatever you want to call it. Huh, kind of surprised I did miss those earlier. And these one look shiny and new. I'm betting those are from one of our cameras killing them. Whoa! Hi there. Well, that was awkward. And we get another Big Daddy spawn and just wandering around. Because unfortunately, he will not be able to find another little sister. Now you get zapped, and then I hit you, and then I shoot you. And then you give me 400 points. Although I will admit, the level 4 thuggish one, which is the final one, there's only 4 levels now on research, is kinda not worth it. You get the Scrounger perk, Gene Tonic from that to...
Pricey says, piss off and die.
And all that does is let you roll your loot, and that's really
Well,
not that big a
sport,
thing
I
in
guess
this game.
Gracie's home, but that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly. Since you already laid your hands on a genetic research camera, this next part'll be easier. That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splice of tick.
Yes, we're getting the
Now,
entire camera
find one
tutorial
of those
now
big
because
old
I didn't
brutes,
activate
take 'em out on film.
him
Before
smashing
long,
the
you'll be
hotel
able to
down
brush aside
event.
that mess at the hotel. Old Papa's Drop's the worst neighborhood in Rapture, but it's a hell of an opportunity to raise up some affordable housing. When Atlantic Express was constructing their luxury passenger line, this place was hollowed out beneath as flop houses for the railway crew. Nobody was supposed to reside down here long term, but when you're broke in this town, you're not exactly swimming in alternatives. I don't favor spending more than an hour or so down here at a time. There ain't a side of the tracks more wrong than under 'em.
Because that raises the question, who made the Paupers Drop so terrible? Sinclair for making such crap housing down here? The city for being so terrible, requiring people to live down here? Or the people themselves? Given this whole game's nature, I would say they'd probably say Sinclair and Ryan are at fault. Anyway, finally found our way down to where we're supposed to be going. Skid Row. Now I hear someone. Let me take your picture. And I just found some absinthe. I gotta wonder how I'm eating or drinking all these, given the fact I have a diamond
Using
helmet
that
on.
camera's a bit like telling a joke. Each time you tell it the same way, it gets a little more stale, so you gotta change it up to keep it fresh.
Although what he's saying there is kind of bullshit. I played the entire game just doing the lightning shock wombo combo, and I do perfectly fine. Standard drill. Mainly because I want more Big Daddy research, because level 2 from them is pretty awesome.
I can't stand him!
Oh wait, I can't do that yet. I tried to do the exact move that we're trying to learn down here. Now, where did our... Hi there. There you are. Plenty of lead head experience there, though. No, not exactly experience, but I don't have a better word to put for it. Ow. Although you do have to be careful, Big Daddies, when you're trying to do your, well, little sister stuff. Mainly because it really sucks when you're trying to put down traps, then all of a sudden Big Daddy strolls around the corner, starts activating all of them, gets pissed off and starts fighting you. And it's even worse if you've just set down the little sister, so you have no way of really stopping what's going on around you too. There we go. And I've already got maxed auto hack darts. Yes, I know what hacking a door does. Might as well auto hack that one too. Yeah, I almost missed this.
This
Lamb woman's powers of manipulation are almost scary. Her people are using the girls from the surface to gather Adam from Lamb's followers.
Oh crap.
It's in the blood. And eventually they give themselves over. Like dying is an honor. I'd almost feel sorry for them if they didn't have my daughter. I'm going to find Lamb and take Cindy back one way or another.
Gotta admit, that dude is kind of badass, given the fact that he's going through pretty much the exact same areas we are, with all the fun that comes with it, and still kicking after all this. And the dude isn't even really spliced up either. Now let's get this started before Big Daddy shows up again. Because I've seen one spawn almost immediately after. Yep, we're done with thugs now. And this is good old Scrounger. I mean, like I said, you just re-roll your loot. Which really isn't worth a tonic slot. That was probably a bad spot, but who knows.
Remember, son, without using that research camera, we can't get to Gracie.
I'm a little busy now,
We're
dude.
stuck here. Get one of those big apes on film, then work him over.
To learn from me.
Having water around is always nice when you're trying to do a defense area. Or whatever. I'm probably gonna call these sister defense things so many different things by the time we're done with this. Ah, there's Bloodhead 3.
Are we gonna be together again, Dad? Run!
That's all your kind can do.
Goodbye. Quite a group gathering in the pool. Now, before I put her down, that means that we're gonna have a big sister show up. Because big sisters always show up once you finish, well, gathering everything in the area. Excuse me there. Pretty low on E-Hypos. Alright, area looks fairly clear. It's just hot. Go away. You also have to be careful of there not being a whole lot of splicers in the area you fight the big sister in. Because she has the ability to, like, force choke them over to herself, stab them, and then she heals herself from it. Actually, I think I want telekinesis because I saw some explosives we can toss. We also have a... Oh, there she is. That's not what I wanted. Neither is that. Son of a bitch. The drill is also always a good way of fighting her, but that's... well, we don't have full of it, so... Yeah, instead of getting damage upgrades against the big sister, we get Eve upgrades. Oh, why are you here? Armor piercing rounds are also a good way of handling it. And she's down. Hey. I swear I hate the respawn rate on enemies in this game. I mean, we completely cleared this area out not that long ago, and yet we've already had like 5 guys wandering in. 3 during that friggin' fight alone. Oh, there was some more drill field lying not too far away. Let's see. And yeah, trying to fight her with a grenade turret helping out is an option, but it's a very small area, so it's very hard to, well, avoid the splash damage from the friggin' grenades. Anyway. Moving on.
There's one of those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him, and then let him have it.
Oh, give me a second. Not picking up any more trap rivets, because honestly we don't need any at the moment. Oh, before I forget, I will use an auto hack dart. There we go. No, whoops. Get down. And we got the drill dash. Oh, stop running. You douche.
Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
Here, Father. It's yours. You are evolving fast, but your heart is getting weaker. I can keep you alive, but you must find me.
Alright. And now we got Hypnotize. And which some of you might remember as the good old red ball you toss on people to make them just start wigging out and attacking everybody around them. I say it's of more limited use in this game. Mainly for how the defense focused the game is. I mean, it's not that useful when you're doing your protect the big little sister thing, because they're usually coming at you fairly piecemeal, and if you're hypnotizing one guy, well, you're just making him really angry, and odds are he'll just come straight for you when nothing else is around. Also, shotgun clip size, baby. Mind you, it does have an upgrade later that lets it, how do I put it? It basically just completely recruits someone to your side.
That's it.
Not size,
we have to
really.
close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come hear me nightingaling about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
Yeah, how exactly did all y'all survive the war? I mean, when you think about it, how many sane people have we just straight up ran into? I mean, Tenenbaum I can see surviving.
For Grace, the paradise of Andrew Ryan was most unkind. She spoke against him in song, and he had her blacklisted. It left her penniless. But in the family, she has found hope, a reason to draw breath. Ask yourself, Delta, do you deserve to take it from her?
But wait, that makes no sense? I mean, didn't we just hear that, audio log saying that she stopped singing because of the war causing a whole lot of issues? I mean, I guess you could say that's what brought her down here initially. And while that is true... And, oh, we got another one.
I'm hearing rumors. Sounds like somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley. Believe it or not. All faiths and creeds welcome, they says. They got big promises. Salvation, immortality. A way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of rapture's music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
Although back to one of my old... Well, some of the previous things I said. How do some of the sane people survive down here exactly? I mean, these guys, Splicer seems to be attacking people almost at random. So how do people... And I mean, well, and also Grace wasn't exactly affiliated with any of the groups during the war.
It is half dog and half devil, made by Andrew Ryan to condemn our children to a walking death.
Once again, do you not know how the Big Daddies work? I would think that would be fairly common knowledge by now, that they're basically automatons in skin suits. There we go. Just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get up on that walkway. I remember it's in here, but I don't remember exactly how. Oh. It's over here. Dude. And now we got Firestorm. As it says, when you get struck in melee, you just explode in fire to everything around you. It's a nice idea, but it does have some problems, especially if you're getting engaged in melee and a Big Daddy happens to stand next to you. Then you're in for some bad times. Also, that does not look like my rivet gun. I mean, look at that thing. That thing looks huge compared to what I wield. Why can't I use one of the bigger ones with a bit more punch to it?
Do you remember what you told me, Bill? A marketplace of ideas. That was you. If I submit to the debates with Lamb, we defang her. I've done so. Have you been to Pauper's Drop, Bill? Listen. Between each song, these Oblomovs hand out her manifesto. Her face adorns every wall. Saint Lamb. You made her, McDonough. And now, you will convince the council to sponsor her silence.
Good lord, rivet guns damage is crap. Dang it! I'm trying to like pick it up and throw it back, but for some reason it's not working out too well for me. Oh yeah, and I do believe I forgot to mention, there's an actual, tab for research, so you can actually see everything you can get from researching the target. Like here we can see all that we've gotten from the thugs. And we can see our last one that we'll get from our, from Leadheads. Son of a bitch. We would get Thrifty Hacker, which makes it that when we hack something, it will give us even more of a discount. So it's pretty nice. And we're already halfway done with it. So yeah, I don't see us needing to research Leadheads after this. Then we got Big Daddies. Looks like on my next fight with one, I'll learn how to make my drill even more damaging. Although the level 4 one on this one, as I recall, wasn't all that great. But still, level 2 and 3 are awesome. And for the big sisters, level 2 is okay, I guess. I mean, yeah, getting a full heal after you're done with your whole turret defense section is nice, but it's not that necessary in my opinion. But increasing your maximum Eve capacity and having Drill Vampire are very nice. Excuse me. Don't know why I seem to have like the hiccups or something. And the Brutes. Oh my, the Brutes. I mean, next one, more melee damage. How is that bad with our drill? Then we have level 3 more damage against them, and level 4 is Armored Shell 2. Which, as you might imagine, means even less damage taken by us. So, yeah, researching them is a very good idea. Unfortunately, they are kind of rare.
Just rev up that drill of yours and slam right through
Boom.
that pile of junk blocking your way.
2 for 1. Looks like no one else wants to start some. And yes, we can just go back here. Full fuel, drill fuel refill. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister there. And I can't pick up either of those. I don't really need either of those either, so yeah. I hear you, camera, wherever you are. Man, that elevator does not look safe. I'm already full up on 50 cal ammo. Nothing big here but a first aid kit and a good old audio log.
I know it's wrong to feel so fine right now, but I can't seem to quit this grin. Dr. Lamb came to tell me that Ryan's finally gonna lock her up. It's gonna gut the believers, and I should feel the same. But Sophia remembered that I was barren, and she asked me to take care of her baby while she's gone. Baby Eleanor Lamb. Gorgeous, clever little girl. I have a child now, and it's gonna put the whole world all right.
So, establishing once again that Miss Lamb gave her daughter to Grace.
Now, Gracie was on the top floor. Get on up there and persuade her to give you that override key.
And yes, I'm corpse checking. Because you never know when something might not actually be dead. Yeah, bitch. There we go. Dang it. Ah, crap. There we go. Dang it, I was trying to hack the bot, but you had to interrupt. And now you're dead. It looks like Grace dropped the rest of the hotel on that guy.
The baby snatcher's headed up into the hotel family. He wants me so he can get to Eleanor.
Ah, crap, I just got drunk, didn't I?
No guilt. Tin Daddy feels no pain. But we are the family and we can teach him how.
I'm fairly certain I do know how to feel pain. I mean, come on, I was already shot in the head before. Where did that dude run off to? Looks like this guy killed himself after having one final phone call. And it's our third power to the people station of the level. I wonder where he went. It's not like they're gonna make it... those bodies weren't there before, and oh no, it's a trap! Oh no, they're dead. Wait, what? You lived? This was technically far back enough to not get fully hit. I swear the burn look that they try to put on there just looks stupid. I mean, it looks more like they got their clothes all bloody than they actually got hit by something. And might as well continue my use of auto-hack darts since I keep on hitting the cap for it.
Watching you hurt shouldn't give me such a lift.
And our final upgrade for the shotgun is the Tesla upgrade. As it says, whenever I attack with the shotgun, I have good odds of them basically getting hit by the electrobolt plasmid. And since you're usually actually fairly close to... Let's set you on fire! Seriously, I want to know, what's set her on fire? I don't see anything in there. No. And we now have the freezing drill. As it says, it basically does the... Oh, well, you got something coming. It's basically like the freezing hand of... Oh, dang it, I should have taken your picture.
Blood divides us, monster. It's blood that makes us strangers. But thanks to Dr. Lamb, we're all family now.
Unless you're not, in which case we kill you.
You can stop this heart bleed, this old body, but you cannot end the family.
I'm very much certain I can.
Daddy, you're dying alone.
Sure I am.
Now, I'm a modest man, but my piecemeal needle scam's an outright masterpiece. Some slob shacked up here buys a box of syringe parts from me for twice what it's worth. He assembles them in his rat hole, and I buy back the finished product for a dime against the dollar that I'll get from Ryan. Profit coming, profit going. Old Andy rambles on about the great chain. I got people shelling out to pull it for me.
Andrew Ryan told me that in Rapture. It didn't matter where you came from. Bunk! Times got hard, and all our old bigotries bubbled right back up. But Dr. Lamb showed us that down under the skin, down under the money, down under our very name, we are family.
Except when you're not. Oh, there's a... This guy really believes his home security, apparently. Dang it. I have gotten way too much practice on those. Hey, it's a brute! Holy crap, why do I have so much research on this guy already? 1,500 off of him alone. That's pretty crazy. Too bad I don't have enough for the second brute upgrade. The improved melee damage would help me out quite a bit. Also, why is this guy keeping so much propane in his house like that? Just asking to get blown up.
The blue morpho bounces off the glass as I watch. I fold these paper effigies as...
Grace's room is just up ahead. Now, she's been sending all manner of unkindness your way, so
thank you for interrupting
I'm not particular
the
as to how
audio
you
log,
take
Sinclair.
that key away from her, but she's old, and this grudge against you was based on a misunderstanding.
That was a bit of an odd moment of kindness from Sinclair. I mean, the dude is a pretty greedy asshole who's in it for every dollar he can get. But it's strange when he actually does have these little moments where he, well, pretty much says, you know, you don't have to be an asshole, you know?
And that's 100. What a snap. Give Sinclair a few bucks for a load of vials and needles, then it's evenings putting these syringes together while I listen to the radio. Sell them back to Sinclair twice the price. What a racket. A few pinpricks here and there is nothing to complain about. Gonna be back on top soon. Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. Sucker.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually listen to the other audio log. It was basically some dude being extremely creepy about making those blue butterfly badges for people. And this is a very nice one. As it says, we get more bang for our researcher buck.
Not alive with that key.
I could have sworn there was an audio log from Eleanor around here. Oh, there it is.
I got in a fight with a dog eater today. His name is Amir, and he was picking on a smaller boy. We called a truce when his nose went red. But Mum says I'm becoming a barbarian. So I said, Eleanor, eat dog now too. Barbarian. Happy. And Mom said, they only think they're happy because they're selfish and ignorant. Eleanor, think ignorant sound like fun.
Just want to let that play out before I point out this picture over here, because Miss Lamb looks so happy and loving a mother, doesn't she? Also, once again, she's just talking down to people. You just think you're happy, because happiness isn't a state of mind.
To my name, Eleanor. Baby, where are you? I turned my back and someone took you. It happened so quick. I'm not even a half mama to you, girl. I couldn't protect you. This poster of Dr. Lamb in my room is staring me down like it knows I'm ashamed. I've always been loyal to your real mother, Eleanor. Always trusted her with my secrets. But I lost you. What will the doctor think of me now?
Oh, she probably expected this all to happen, knowing her.
I know what you're here for. Go on, take it. I won't have you touching me. Dr. Lamb trusted me to care for her child. And I tried. But baby Eleanor disappeared. And then one day, I see her walking with you, looking wrong. And when I tried to hold her, you knocked me down. Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
Once again, do you not know how Big Daddies work? I would think at least by this point everyone would know what a Big Daddy does.
Grace is unarmed, for what it's worth.
That's a lot of cigarettes she's been smoking. I guess that's how she's been watching us work. I don't know. Obviously we're not killing her because we're playing old goody-goody.
You're a bigger man than I am, Chief. Maybe next time she'll think twice about pointing fingers before all the facts are in. Now, let's be on our way. Eleanor's waiting.
You say that, but I kind of get the feeling that you wouldn't have shot her either, Sinclair.
You had me under a gun, yet you just walk away. No monster alive turns the other cheek. No monster does that. A thinking man does that. I know that Dr. Lamb is no liar, but she's got to be wrong about you. Doesn't seem right now, letting you walk into that bushwhack waiting outside. I can't call off the family, but I can whisper a bit and improve your odds. These whirlybirds are custom jobs.
Wait, what?
By
Just
an
for now
old
you've got...
friend. I'm afraid
There
this
we
is all
go.
I can do for now.
Turret? Where? Oh. You're like the worst ambusher. Ah, we got Thrifty Hacker. And we don't really have the slots for it. What were you doing with my turret there, buddy? Or lady? Whatever. I always wonder, what is the weird yellow stuff that sprays out of people when I shoot them up close? I ain't never seen anyone bleed yellow before, and nah, crap. Hello, people. Okay, what the heck? We're supposed to get ambushed by another big brute over here. Oh, there he is. Ah, there we go. You got rank 2. And no way, I can't take more pictures. It always annoys me that you can't continue researching after you get a upgrade from them. Goodbye.
Survival of the fittest. That's the rule in the drop. The only rule. These numbskulls can't see the potential in leftover traces of sports boost, armored shell, tonics for increasing muscle mass and density. But I see the king of the jungle. First field trial of my new formula. Subject, Hardwick Leo. Right. Here goes.
In other words, this is how the big brute splicers came about. Now then, let's get our other plasmid slots set up here. And actually get some room to put some of our new tonics in. There we go, Thrifty Hacker. Firestorm. Might as well get some more spots. And we got all the upgrades here. Like I said before, I tend to just get all of the... well, all the slots I can as soon as possible. Even if I don't necessarily have the best stuff to put in it, they're still handy and good for when you actually do get enough for it. I almost forgot Drill Lurkers in here for some good old stealthing, but in all honesty, I don't think it's nearly as good as it was previously. I mean, yeah, it can make it easier to sneak up on someone, but you're still not, you're still a giant big daddy with your big clawed hopper boots, so you're not gonna get very quiet. Also, the drill in general, unless you're full-on drilling, isn't as
I
good
don't know
as
what
the
to
wrench,
call
in my
you
opinion.
now. You've done more than just spare my life. You've opened my eyes. I need to put a few questions to Dr. Lamb.
Yes, you should put some questions to her.
By sparing Grace, do you seek to gain my trust? A feeble ruse. Your crocodile tears may poison her with doubt, but I am not so easy a mark.
Because everything is all about you. At least with that, we can get our move on and head on to our next level. So, I'll see you all again next. Oh, whoop.
Hop on, kid, and start the train. Don't make me pull the whistle now.
Do you have to keep on piping in about this stuff, man? Anyway, as I was saying, I'll see you all in the next level.